Hi, and welcome to Catherine's Low Income Prepping / Survival. And this is going to be about silver today. Um, I'm going to do a video in a few weeks about the ham radio CB station I'm setting up, the MF scanner. I've just got antennas set up right now on light poles, but this is going to be mostly about silver and silver bullion, gold, stuff like that, but just silver today. So I went to one place and I was able to pick up these, basically they're culls. They're, it's a peace dollar. It's 0.77 of an ounce of silver. They're called 90%. They call them constitutional or junk silver. You can see this coin's a bit beat up. So I got that one, and then I got this Morgan, and it's a little worn too, but this was out of the coals, but it's 0.77. Oh, let me flip it over. You can see the bird. There you go. I'm giving you the bird. Okay. So anyhow, this is an ounce and 1.54 of an ounce with those two. Now I know they're worn a little bit, but here's some slightly better, but used Benjamins. I got one of theirs, and I got this Benjamin. As you can see, it's got the Liberty Bell on the back, and you can see it's pretty worn. It's got all that black and stuff on it. And these are all used. Here's one in a holder. And then I got one like this. So I got 5 Benjamins. And here's that one. It's in a holder. The ones that weren't in a holder, they got kind of scuffed up. I also picked up, because I'm going to be collecting pennies. I got a couple of penny books back to the from the beginning of the Lincoln cents all the way up to 1958, I think it is. And right here, I've got 3 Steely pennies. This is 1943. It's the emergency pennies, back when they were using all the copper and stuff like that for machinery and weapons and stuff during World War II. You know, they use these. And you see their wheat pennies on the back side. But I'll be able to put them in my holders on the thing, but I'm going to keep this case so that if I ever want to put them back in there, I can. All right, well, that's from the one store. Then I got these really nice Liberty, and they're 2013. And they got the buffalo on the other side, the Indian and the buffalo, and they're really shiny, except for one of them. One of them's got a milk spot on it. Yep, there it is. You can see the milk spot on it. Oh, no. I think she had something on her hand when she put them in here, because I watched her put them in there, and that's too bad. But anyhow, I buy it for silver, for the silver value. So, and there's the third one. Again, it's got the buffalo on the other side. And says 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver, United States of America, and Liberty in 2013 on this side. So, and of course the last one. So I got 4 of these, and that brings us up to what I want to talk about next. I had placed an order because they were having a big sale at SD Bullion. I know a lot of people like SD, and I've been dealing with SD Bullion for probably 15 years. And I ran afoul of their system on this most recent order. I was able to get 2 grams of gold for less than $130. And I ordered them, paid them for it, along with a couple of other things. And they sent my order out. Well, it's free shipping, so they send it above 200, so they send it via the USPS, which is United States Postal Service. Well, and I know it's not their fault, but the problem that arose afterwards was the problem. Um, they sent it. It got all the way to Atlanta, which is the last place before it gets sent to me here where I live, and it disappeared. It said it went on a truck and it was being shipped to my town, which is what they do. They put it on a truck, send it to the town from there, and it goes to the local post office, and then they send it out to me. Well, somewhere between when they put it on that truck and when it got here, it disappeared. That's pretty sad. This is the second thing I've had through the post office that has been an issue. But this happened probably down in Atlanta or with the delivery driver. It's either sitting in his truck under a bunch of garbage, probably, or he dropped it on the ground, but it wasn't going to be a very big package. But it was scanned as going out of Atlanta. Well, it just disappeared. It just vaporized. It just magically disappeared. So you can put whatever you feel about that on a comment if you wish to. But I feel that somebody probably put it in their back pocket, if you know what I'm saying. So if you go to SD Bullion and you buy anything from them, go with the overnight shipping or the 2 or 3 day shipping via FedEx, because you just can't trust the post office anymore. It's just like the package I got for Amazon that I talked about. That package came in, it was all banged up and torn up. The cans were damaged. And, oh, by the way, Amazon replaced the value of the food. They gave it back to me for the 2 cans that were the worst. The 1 can's still usable. The other 2 cans were just dinged up now. So I'm going to have them, so I'm going to use the 1 can right away and make a bunch of chili and put it away in the freezer. It just aggravates me that, people can't do their job anymore. But anyhow, the silver, the gold I sent for and some other things, it didn't make it to me. So I had to go in and do what they call claim from them. And they made me wait 10 days. And I had to wait the 10 days before they even actually started doing the refund. And to get the refund, they sent me a bunch of pages via electronic email to me, and then I had to fill it out. It's all information that they have and they know. Oh, okay, let's stop for a second. There's Tammy and Ginger, the terrorist kitty.
The beautiful little girl.
Yeah, and if she gets tired of you, she wants to rip you apart to get away. Yeah. So there you go. That's why I call her the terrorist kitty. Yeah. And so anyhow, they they made me fill out all these forms. Yep, see, there she goes. And they made me fill out all these forms. And after all the forms were filled out and stuff, they told me it'd be a week. Well, it turned into being 2 weeks before they even told me they were going to issue it. And I kept writing them. What I don't understand is I'm a very small order. You think they would have just took my word for it and let me sign the papers and would have just kicked me back the money or sent me another package. But no, they didn't do that. They made me go through 2 weeks of hell waiting to find out if they were going to give me my money back. And being on retirement, on Social Security, and I don't get a lot of money. I just get around $1,000.
They should do it. Just.
They should just do it. Really. They probably deal in millions of dollars.
And they get their money just.
Yeah, they wanted me to send the money to them. And I'm frustrated with S&D right now. I guess if I ever order anything from them in the future, it's going to be signature required, FedEx delivery, or overnight, because and I'm going to have to pay for that much more. You got to pay for it. So I can't order a small order. I would have to order a big order and do that, because I can't go through this again with their free shipping. And it's probably the U.S. Post Office Service that stole the 2 pieces of gold and the other stuff in the package, because I figured the package was probably going to be about the size enough to fit into my mail. We have multiple mailboxes here, so it's probably going to and use a little key to open it and You know, it's a standard mailbox, you know, it sits outside the apartment buildings down in the central locations, excuse me. And it's just, it bothers me that they couldn't help a person out that's been a 15-year customer of theirs, has never had any problem ever before with them, and has bragged about them to other people. Well, I'm not bragging anymore, but they did finally replace the money. They gave it back to me. And they have insurance. That's the other thing. They have insurance on this. So they got their money back. I got my money. And the same pieces I ordered are now $143. I think 143 when I looked this morning. So they've gone up $10. Well, over 10, $13. I mean, what were they waiting until they made some money on the deal? I mean, I don't know. Anyhow, it's gone on to 11 minutes, and I'm going to let you all go. Remember to like and subscribe. Stick up for your Second Amendment rights. Give the people you love a hug. Tell them how much you love them, because you never know what's going to come tomorrow. And prep. Prep for survival. Prep for food. Prep for financial situations. And make sure you're armed, because if you don't have any way of protecting yourself or your food, somebody's going to come and take it away from you. At least you can scare them off, hopefully. You know, and if you can't, you got to do what you got to do, right? Okay, well, you all take care. And remember, if you're watching this, you too are the resistance. Love you all. Goodbye. Tammy says have a nice day if you didn't hear her. Bye.